Hey guys, John here. So I just got done watching The Accountant 2, which is the sequel to The Accountant. And I loved the very first one with Ben Affleck and John Bernthal. And I've been clamoring for a sequel all these years for The Accountant. And finally we got one. And what I have to say is this, it's a bit of a letdown. And I'll get into why it's a letdown, but let me go into some of my positives here, okay? So what I like about this is we actually get to see John Bernthal and Ben Affleck be in this movie, and they actually get their characters fleshed out a lot more together, which is something I appreciate because in the last one that we had in part one, we actually have some dark humor towards the end of it between the two brothers, and you actually see how both of these characters connect. And then in the second one, we actually get to see them have that brotherly bond together. And I really love the banter between the two of them. I really loved the chemistry that Ben Affleck and John Bernthal are able to just bounce off of each other, and you actually can tell they have this brotherly love for one another and this connection with one another. So that's what I'm instantly sold on as far as that goes. And if this movie was just them talking and just having those comedic moments between the two of them, I would actually eat this up as a comedy action, like an action comedy. But this is not an action comedy or anything. But what I have to say about this is what I mean about the writing is the fact that in the very first start of this movie, Ben Affleck is going on a speed dating thing, and I get the fact that you're going in for the laughs and stuff like that. But in the very first one, we don't even have that kind of humor or anything. We only have like a little bit of dark humor between Bernthal and Ben Affleck towards the end of it. This actually sets up to be a different tone, different movie, and different places that they wanted to go with it. And it's like they didn't know what they wanted it to be. Did they want it to be an action movie? Did they want it to be an action comedy movie or anything like that? That's how I felt going into it. But, but when it comes down to them bouncing off each other and those moments together, I really feel like that connection is really what this movie is. But then this is another thing I have to say too is like the FBI agent adds a nice flair of conflict too. She's not on board with Ben Affleck's methods of as far as trying to interrogate a suspect or anything like that. She's not in with this whole entire deal of an assassin torturing other people, and it just makes it to where she's like a fish out of water. She does not know what to expect between Bernthal and also Ben Affleck doing this. So I like those kind of moments with her. So I thought that was a pretty interesting aspect as what they brought to it. Is it a great movie? Nah, but here's the thing. If you're into some slick action, because the action is pretty cool, there's this big shootout scene that happens, and it reminds me of Call of Duty in a way. And I just thought the action sequence was pretty good. I also thought that the fight choreography with this movie was really good. And also to the cool, and it also has some cool banter and seeing Ben and John do their thing. They're in a bar, they're trying to pick up girls, and they wind up getting into a fight. And just the whole entire conversation aspect of it, and then them hurrying it up, getting into the truck, that to me was a pretty funny scene. I really liked that between the two of them. And like I said, it manages to be able to flesh out those moments that we didn't get to see in the first one and bring it into this one. But it's a fun movie, but it's not a great movie. I'm gonna have to give this at least a 3 out of 5. It is a messy movie, but I think that you guys might actually enjoy this. Just go ahead, like I said, turn off your brain for 2.5 hours, and you wind up getting The Accountant 2. And yeah, tell me what you guys think. Did you like this movie? Did you not like this movie? Did you like the first one? Tell me in the comments below. Tell me what your favorite moments are from the second one. I'd like to know that as well. But yeah, did you guys feel the same way I did? I would like to know that too. So that's going to be as far as this review goes. I hope that you guys enjoy this. Please go on ahead and check out the rest of the content that we have on our channel. And we'll go on ahead and talk to you guys later on. Bye, guys.